What's your take on the Yankees shit in the bed?
It's brutal, man. It's fucking brutal, dude.
Did it fuck you up? Are you one of those guys?
No, it didn't. It's one of those, like, I don't get hurt like that. Like, it takes me like 2 hours and then I just, like, I got friends that just get hurt, dude.
Yeah.
Like, Giannis gets fucking hurt. He can't handle it. Like, me, I'm just like, look, like, I rationalize it, but that's how I am in life. It's like, I'll just look at it like, dude, if you strike out 17 times in a fucking playoff game, you're going to, like, I do it like that. To kind of, like, I kind of, instead of just, it's almost
so you can sleep and not fuck up some
so
walls.
I could sleep. Yeah. Like, if somebody, like, ODs, God forbid, like, you shouldn't do drugs. You know what I mean? Instead of feeling bad, even though it's like almost like a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
No, but
that's really what it is.
I mean, that shit used to drive me nuts in, like, just playing sports in, like, high school, college and shit like that. Like, anytime a ref would blow a call so fucking bad that it really cost you the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The coaches would always be like, but look at these other plays.
Yeah.
You gotta, like, do that thing where it's like, we had opportunities to win that game and we blew it, but you're like, we did get fucked, man.
Yeah. I'm the complete opposite. I'll take one of those plays and be like, "You ruined everything for us." And in fact, my whole year's ruined. I fucking hate the coach.
You get hurt.
I get hurt.
You get hurt.
It's sad. It's very white trash.
Yeah,
my whole week's destroyed.
Really?
The fact that we were on the road helped, and then we went to the Notre Dame game the same day.
That's amazing.
That the game they lost.
Yeah, so that eases the blow.
Oh yeah. And they blew out Clemson. Everybody charged the field.
Yeah, it was nuts.
See that? Yes.
But he was still in the stands looking at his phone like,
fuck. Literally, all the kids are fucking crying and running on the field, and I'm like, it's over.
But you want to know?
So pathetic,
but
dude.
The fucking real lunacy. By the way, are we going?
Yeah.
Shit, you guys just throw. You guys just fucking. You motherfuckers don't even give a warning. So when you think about the Yankees, I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about how you're sitting, dude. This podcast is a shit show.
This whole podcast is this.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we don't give
I'm like, we want small talk before we do this. All right.
Get your N-words out now.
The funniest part about this is it's like in months you're back to the season. Like, that's the lunacy.
I know.
It's not like, that's why I actually understand how crazy they get in a World Cup. Because in a World Cup, it's like, it's almost like the Olympics.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, and you it's your chance and you got the team. And then there could be guys that aren't going to be there in 4 years. Dude, 4 years is like, could be a prime of a career. Baseball, dude, first of all, it's not the World Championship. They say it's a World Championship. It's not the World Championship.
Fucking Dominican Republic would destroy us every year.
It's not the World Championship, dude. It's 32 games in a league in our country. And it's going to happen again in 12 months. It's kind of ridiculous how people get. I mean, but you guys like jump off poles and shit. Like they got to grease up poles. That's the thing about Philly that I never understood is you guys go bedlam, win or lose.
It's an excuse.
You guys, there's an underlying mental thing where you're like, I get an opportunity to act out good or bad.
Look, I called out of work. I'm going to fuck some cars up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get out there and do something.
Because there's probably guys in Philly who were like, dude, I hope we lose because I'm going to burn a car. There's a guy going, it would be nice to win, but I want to blow up that car.
And that's why when they win, they blow up the car. Dude, I feel like the only other cities I feel like that do that are like Canadian. Like, I feel like didn't Vancouver go nuts? When they lost or won a cup, they
tore the fucking dude. They like Canada just turned into fucking Kenya. Dude, they went nuts. It was like nobody expected it because it was there.
I was watching it like I didn't know Canada had it in them.
But I've come to the conclusion. I've come to the conclusion that it's not about the sport. It's about the mental thing going on with that city at the time, with people. There's a reason why, notice how like Boston guys are just, they're always against the grain. Boston guy, you could be like, dude, vanilla ice cream. I'd be like, fuck you, pussy. It's not. You're like, no, vanilla. It's because they don't want to love and enjoy the vanilla ice cream because they're hurt. They're hurt. Because everybody knows vanilla ice cream's good, chocolate ice cream's good. Like you could say anything and they'll find a way. That's an inner thing, dude. And I think sports allows you to do that. Like how many times you go to concession? You ever see that dude? That dude who's at the game, right? It's an important game, right? He's online at the concession for a beer, fucking half the game. It's like guy can't sit and enjoy the game. He's halfway done a Bud Light and he's like, all right, dude, lines are low. Let's go. That guy, dude, that's a fucking problem, man.
Dude, I don't. That kind of stuff drives me nuts. I'm also a guy. I never leave early.
Yeah, or the guy that comes back with. I love the guy that comes back with as much as he can physically hold. Just puts him down in front. Like, dude, what are you?
He just spills them all. Yeah,
you're so right though. It is it's almost like a political release too. It's like whatever you're feeling in that moment, you put all that energy into a team. And throughout the whole year, you start to you feel like you know these fucking guys. So when they let you down in a way, you take it personal.
Yes.
Like everyone's going, right, Rice Hopkins, fucking Hoskins, dude. I'm
Bryce
total
Hopkins.
fucking Bryce Hopkins.
I'm like, did he just get drafted? Who's that? You start making guys up that I'm like, shit.
Reese.
Last night was supposed to be our a night we took off.
I know. I had somebody come into town and I haven't fucking slept. They went fucking hard on him so bad in the last game because he just watched like 3 fucking strikes.
Yeah.
And that guy got us. You know, the game's leading into. He helped us get there, and everyone's like, get rid of him. Hopefully, it's the last fucking time we see him. And it's like, aren't you grateful for any of this? This feeling that they gave you, this fucking ride they had. They shouldn't have been in the playoffs. So use your logic. I'm like, well, it was fun while it lasted. I'm glad they made it this far. We had fun.
Yeah, dude, you just get me. Now you get me excited because, dude, here's the thing, man. There's sports fans that are fans.
Yeah.
And even in great cities like New York, okay, I'm a New Yorker born and raised, that has some of the dumbest, and it's, you're booing Aaron Judge. I mean, this motherfucker.
Can you imagine?
This motherfucker had you standing up for his at-bats for a month. Yeah. Standing up, chasing down Roger Maris, and did it. And not only did the guy get 62 home runs, I think he did it clean without steroids. I really believe that he did, and I think the Maris family and them really do. And I know people go, "Oh, Paul, how do you know?" I've been next to guys that were jacked up. They look like fucking refrigerators. This I think he did it clean.
And it'd be one thing if he was 5'9", you'd be like, all right, he's probably...
The guy was built in the lab to start. He doesn't need any help.
A 6'7" guy that like holds a bat like I hold my son's bat, my kid's bats. Yeah. And then he bats .314 with 130-something RBI. And then the guy has a couple of bad at-bats against the Guardians, and you're booing him, dude. That's when I'm just like, you know what? If he fucking leaves, you deserve it, dummy.
100%.
You deserve it.
I just hope he doesn't go to the Mets.
No, if he leaves, my opinion is, I actually don't think he's going to leave. But if he does leave, I think he'll be for California. I don't think, unless he would have to have a real rift with the Yankees thing.
Stay around.
But I don't think he.
Go to Boston.
They were really good to him. I think the fans, he didn't like the way the fans behaved. But I don't think. I think the way the Steinbrenner family treated him and shit, I don't think he would do that.
Yeah.
Dude, if he went to the Mets or the Red Sox, that would shit like that hurts me more than a loss. Because I know we're coming back next year, but that shit, like seeing Aaron Judge pulling up into the batter's box in a Red Sox jersey would fucking hurt.
Oh, I would love it so much.
Oh, it would fucking hurt. I'd be like, what are you doing,
no
dude?
offense, I want to see pain in Yankees' eyes, too.
Listen, dude.
I'm still not over the 2009 loss. I don't like their attitudes. So it's all displaced fucking nonsense.
I got a great fucking story for you, especially being a Philly guy. And you know Sean Quinn from Philly, right?
Yeah.
You know Sean, right?
Yeah.
So we're at a bar in L.A.
I haven't seen him in a while.
And we're drinking. Yeah, he's doing like behind the camera stuff now. I know.
Yeah.
I think he's still touching his stand up a little bit, but I think he's like directing stuff and doing stuff. Married.
He's so funny.
Married. Just a Philly ranter, Philly sports fan. So we're getting hammered we're at a bar. We're at a bar in Sherman Oaks, and we're in California. And it was just fucking a weird, like Kiefer Sutherland was at the bar. It was fucking weird, right? And we're just sitting there, and it was one of those nights where like
we need to ruin this bar, right?
Dude, it was like an old. It was like it looked like the shit in like '94 type bar, but they just kept it like that. It was kind of cool, like a lot of wood. And we're just sitting there, and Sean's getting hammered, and I'm getting hammered, and we just start talking fucking hardcore sports. And the Yankees had beaten the Philly, but this is years later. And Sean just starts going off at the mouth about it. And I was hammered. And I go, you're fucking lucky we allowed you in the state. You're lucky we allowed the team to play on that grass. And he goes, allowed us. And he smacks the thing. And a beer flies all over Joe Bartnick's fucking socks. And Joe Bartnick's like 6'5" fucking animal. And Joe just goes, what the fuck, dude? And Sean just went from screaming to, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I just get past you. I mean, he said allowed in the stadium. I mean, we're a major league team. And it was just like, but you guys go on I really respect how much I got a friend from Philadelphia. Okay, he moved to New York. We bonded because I kind of saw him feeling like shit in New York because he moved from Philly kid, moved to New York in high school. I meet him. I know what it's like to move a lot. So we become friends. I ran into him years later, and he came to one of my shows in New York, and he's a diehard Philly fan. He tapes every play on his phone. And he's, you know, he's
what the fuck?
He's an electrician, and she's like, but he
oh, now he's starting to make sense.
He's like, no, the guy's like crushing it, like construction electrician, crushing, like built. And he came to a show, and he goes, I put every play on my phone, and he goes, I need to know who fucked up. He watches game film like a coach.
Does he own a company? This is a psychotic mentality.
He puts the phone on, watches every play, and then when the game is over,
he'll go through.
He watches the mistake. He goes, I need to know who fucked up, and I'm going, why? You can't scold anyone.
Yeah,
like you can't. There's no.
There are managers that don't do this. There are positions in the fucking organization that are supposed to be doing this, going through tape and seeing who's going to come up through the farm systems and get somebody out. And I bet they don't do it like this.
Could you imagine being at a wedding and being like, dude, what's the problem with our secondary? He's like, I'll show you. Get over here.
April 21.
Yeah, we're running a fucking nickel too much. That's the problem. Yeah, dude. So I don't take it. I enjoy it. I love to cheer when I win, and then when you don't, I'm just like, all right, man, we'll come back. You know, I'm a Knicks fan, so I'm
that's like, a fucking whole
I'm spoiled.
That's like the Jets of basketball.
I have the Giants and Yankees I've had some celebrations, but the Knicks have been the problem. You know, so it's just, you know, you wait till next year.
I always like when everyone was a free agent, that one period where like Durant and there's a bunch of guys that were like, it was like before Durant was leaving the Warriors.
Yeah, would go to
and
the
like
Nets.
Who else? I think Harden was floating around. There was like a bunch of. I was just like, I just wanted a group of people because I feel like, dude, the 2 weeks where the Knicks were good when like Jeremy Lin was going off. The city was different.
Dude, that's so funny.
It's crazy, and it's like,
dude, how funny is
basketball
is the 2 weeks in 17 when the Knicks were good. You know how fucked up that is, dude. Dude, do you remember that Thursday?
Dude,
do you remember that
I've never
Thursday?
seen him watch basketball. He's got so much fucking passion about these 2 weeks. The Knicks were good,
dude. Because basketball's better without the Knicks, dude. The amount of times
that's true.
Basketball's better when the Knicks are good.
Yeah,
basketball's better. There's certain teams where the sport is better when those teams are good. Yeah. And basketball, like New York hasn't given a fuck about basketball as long as I've been alive.
What people don't understand is this is a basketball town first.
Yes.
Yeah.
When the Knicks are good, dude, when we went to the finals in '99 against the Spurs, dude, the streets get flooded, bars get flooded. Nothing like the Yankees and Giants.
Yeah.
Or Jets. Like when baseball and football is good here, we're just like, yeah. Dude, when the Knicks in those 90s things against the Bulls, the street, this is a basket. Dude, we had more street legends, more basketball, the West 4th and Rucker Park and all the major tournaments there. So to not have our pro team be good or to do anything, it makes people nuts. But dude, I'm going to tell you right now, if you lived in this city when the Knicks were in the finals, you'll see it. You could actually, it's one of the only times where you could feel the city like that.
Let's also be honest that having an Asian at the helm in any sport is good for the city. Well, look what Ohtani's doing for fucking the Angels.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy he's a freak. He's beyond freak. He's Godzilla over there. That guy is like.
I remember when Matsui came to the Yankees and started like sushi restaurants started opening up in the stadium.
Yeah, dude. You get
dude, can I get a fucking hot dog? Dude? It's like people online for a spicy fucking tuna roll.
Yeah, dude. He's that was a good time. Fucking Jeremy Lin. That dude.
Dude, I couldn't imagine,
and no one could stop him. He was putting up like 35.
I'm telling you, that 2 weeks, there was 40 million more people that gave a fuck about basketball.
Yeah,
it was like, I've gotten drunk and ranted about how the NBA is missing out on untold numbers of dollars by the Knicks not being good.
Yeah, I've never heard this passion. It's fucking hilarious.
Because if the Knicks were good. Dude, I feel like the whole world would be more invested. I really do. I really do believe that.
Dude, there'd be less stabbings. There'd be less stabbings in the subway. I would take the subway if the Knicks were
good. Dude, the economy would be totally different. There'd be no inflation if the Knicks were good.
Just gas prices go down after the finals. Like, they didn't even change anything.
More people are taking the subways. Yeah.
I mean, it is nice to have a comfort in knowing that the Yankees are always going to be good. They're always going to be close. They're always going to
be competitive because they're always going to pay.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and the Red Sox, Red Sox pay. But you guys have a high
We have
payroll,
a high
right?
payroll. Yeah, we were like 5.
Well, that's really what baseball is now. Let's be honest. Like,
I hear you.
You know, like some teams could sneak in, like when the Rays did a couple times. But if you're not putting up fucking hundreds of millions of dollars out there in the field, you know, you're really not going to go big.
Yeah.
We just dumped like 6 dudes in our bullpen. I think we're going to go after some high profile starters.
Yeah.
And bullpen. That's the only thing we're missing right now.
Yeah, I love when they're like, dude, man, we're the shit. It's like, yeah, well, he gave the guy dude. They're gonna give if the Judge goes to the Yankees, they're gonna give him a fucking half. They're gonna back the truck up to the kid's house. It's gonna be like $500 million. It's like, yeah, we're doing good.
This is why This is why I always say, if I had one wish, it'd be for George Dimer to still be alive so I can watch him die a second time. He fucking ruined baseball, that cocksucker. I get real angry about it. Yeah.
This is not the first time this has come up.
Yeah.
I know. I always bring it up.
But it also could be baseball that ruined baseball allows that.
Yeah, well, let me have this, Paul. Okay. Let me blame it on one guy.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll ever change it? Yeah, they probably won't change it, right?
What, like a
Salary
cat?
cap?
Baseball, yeah.
I don't think
Do
so.
you
I
think
think
they'll ever
it's-
make it like the NFL or something?
Because owners are still making money. Like the guy in Pittsburgh, that guy has, dude, that's, by the way, that's the most, in my opinion, I've never been to San Francisco. People tell me San Francisco's better. The most beautiful baseball park I've ever been to is where the Pirates play.
Yeah.
Pirates
And he
is
just
awesome.
puts out a shitty product because the guy makes a ton of money
Yeah.
and doesn't care. So as long as they're like getting rich, some guys just don't care.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's like, you got to give and why would you want to own a franchise? Like, that's the thing. It's like, even if you're making money, I wouldn't want to own a franchise. But yeah, we haven't won since the 60s or 70s. It's
Yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? Like, at some point, your competitive like nature's got to be all right, dude. Enough.
There's probably some psychology around this too. Though, like if you live in Pittsburgh, you know, you're not seeing too many beautiful things. You know,
Right, yeah.
Certainly not your wife. And like most of these guys are living in empty warehouses that are fucking all coal towns and shit, steel mills and shit. So they're like, look at this guy.
It's like looking at a beautiful fish tank. You're just mesmerized.
It's like, dude, if we make the
There's
stadium,
bridges in the outfield.
yeah. If you make it like a museum, these
That's
people
really
will forget how
funny.
shitty the fucking
That's
team is.
fucking funny. That's why some of these places got pools.
It's just nice. It's a nice place to hang out.
Yeah, I want to watch a fucking
Raiders.
Diamondbacks game with strangers in a pool.
Just to get out of the heat.
Yeah, dude, if you go under a 60-win season, give him a pole in the outfield.
Yeah, they lost 16-1, but dude, I was fucking comfortable.
Just pissing next to 3 fat strangers. In a fucking hot tub.
Yeah, no, man, it's sports is fun, but the older I get, the more I realize. Like, I was just out performing in London, and my son, we went to see the Giants Packers in London. But the day before, my son's starting to just get into, he's 13, and he's a basketball player. Basketball's his number one, but he's starting to get into watching English Premier League soccer, right?
Yeah.
He's like, Dad, Chelsea's playing. And my wife was like, you know, Paul, I don't know. We're taking him to a Giants fucking Packers in London tomorrow. Then we're going to Paris. Like, do you have to? And I'm like, you know, he's never been. I heard how nuts it was. So
When's the next time we're going to be back?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude, it's the craziest Philly shit you've seen.
Dude.
In the
Times a million.
playoffs is the first like regular season there, dude.
Yeah.
On a ball that they kick that misses the goal, you would have thought, like, I'm talking right when it starts.
Dude,
Game one. Oh, he's shit. You cunt. He's a cunt. Dude, it's the only thing. And you know that when you go to European soccer, English Premier League soccer, the opposing fans cannot sit with you.
Yes. Yeah.
So they have their own entrance.
Yeah, I heard this.
You can't walk around the
This
stadium.
lady was sitting next to me and she goes, in the States, you sit together? She's like, that's mad. And she's like, because people get stabbed and shit.
Yeah.
So the guy was going, guys, if you're here to see that we were watching Chelsea play, like, I don't know, this team was black and yellow called the Wolves. And this guy's just going, if you're here for the Wolves, this is the entrance. And I'm
The
watching
Wolverhampton
this
Wolves.
fucking, I'm just watching these people go in and they get their own corner. But here's the craziest shit. The rest of Chelsea fans allow the Wolves to have their chance. And they just wait. It's almost like, go ahead, get it over with. And then they fucking like triple their chant. But they like it's like this weird, organized chaos.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know?
I love it.
And they were like, listen, if you take your son, don't sit here. Don't sit there. You got it. He can sit here. He's going to see. And I'm just going, dude, I spent so much money to have I was like courtside at Chelsea. First time ever right there. Because I just
and
couldn't.
still the seats, you got to sit like...
No, we were actually
really?
we went there, and somebody that's been there for 30 years goes, dude, you guys got the best seats in the house.
Really?
Because I was just like, I'm not bringing my son to have you fucking dumb drunk Brits hurt my son.
You're talking like the old school, like,
Well,
they're
Shane
built
and
for
I
like
went to
1950s.
Chelsea. We went to the Chelsea Man U, I think, in 2020. Like the very beginning of
Tottenham, because you went to the London
we went to
Stadium, which is
Tottenham.
where they do the football.
What?
Oh.
We went to Tottenham Leipzig as well.
Dude, Tottenham Stadium for the NFL was like surreal, dude. It was incredible, man.
Dude, that one wall.
It was incredible.
That one wall of seats that just keeps going up. But dude, it is crazy. Like it's so funny because I feel like the English and Europeans always think of us as like uncultured swine. And then you go to those games and you're like, dude, you guys got to get it under fucking control, dude. Like when you try to go to a bar afterwards and they're like, which team did you root for? You're like, dude, I'm just trying to get a beer, man. I'm not going to fight.
You got to hide your colors and shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't if you're around Chelsea, I wouldn't be like, it's one of those things where you're just like, you don't want to fucking push it.
Dude, when we went to Tottenham Leipzig, the like where they were sitting, it's not like there's a usher being like, hey, this is where Leipzig's sitting, you can't come through. There are firewall metal doors.
Well, these guys sneaking flares and shit, don't they? They fucking they launch flares like 50 yards.
Leipzig is lighting shit on fire.
That's gotta be fun as fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. It is amazing.
It's truly a riot. It's a political riot in the stands.
It's like
crazy.
And then and then the whole town talks about what they won, what the score was. All the bars and restaurants are like, it's almost like there's a relief when they win.
Yeah.
They were supposed to win. It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
You think that's why their teeth are all fucked up? They're constantly getting hit in the face with flares.
I will never understand the teeth thing. It's like, you guys, what are you doing? You have dentists.
No, but it's also but the ones that take pride in it, they go hard. Like they're like fucking they're like nicer than any of our like the ones that want Jimmy Carr. You ever see Jimmy Carr's teeth?
You're talking like host of game show teeth.
No, but Jimmy Carr was a fucking host of a game show. Dude, Jimmy Carr, like he wants to like nice guy, by the way. I met Jimmy Carr
with like a level.
Dude, he's like it's a Cadillac grill. Yeah, like he just shaves one down to match it up, like. Or it's the opposite, or it's just hockey players everywhere. Yeah,
it's like a Mexican lane marble. Like every single corner has to be exactly perfect.
I wonder if it's a thing where like it's hot over there.
Time, but I said
like in Japanese, they like the snaggletooth. That weird like snaggletooth. They get surgery to get the snaggletooth.
You know what I'm saying?
The
eye
canine?
And the canines go in front of the front two teeth.
Yeah.
I think that is so sexy.
They get
really?
Yeah.
I dated 2 women that had that.
Fuck that, dude. I don't want any fucking
Listen, I'm not saying it looks like a sick
remnants
pug
of a fucking predator. Some fucking half a Bigfoot chick sitting in my fuck that, dude. I don't want any of that shit.
It's balanced. It's not a snaggle. All right, so they're not all fucking crooked. They're just perfectly over the top of these two front a little bit. They're just angled.
I know, but dude, all I think thinking about is just like if I fought her, she'd wait for me to sleep and then grab my neck. Just bite you. It's like a cat on a gazelle, dude. I don't like seeing that shit. I don't like seeing shit like that.
Yeah, that weird.
I got pet peeves about shit like that. I don't think I can't hang out with people that have fucked up things. You know what I mean? Like an underbite, pigeon toes. We talked about this too. Like if you got fucking snaggletooth,
pigeon toe
is huge.
Yeah.
If you duck or pigeon, I'm out.
Yeah,
underbite, tough look, dude.
Underbite.
You got any close buddies with an underbite?
No.
Nobody has a close friend with an underbite.
It's true.
Nobody I know. I ask everybody. Do you know? You know anybody with fucking severe underbite?
No.
As a dude at the gym, I have to fucking leave the room. I can't. It bothers me so much.
It would be hard to look at. How do you look at them and have a conversation?
How do you take them serious?
You're like, how does your jaw even work?
Well, dude, look at like UFC, dude. UFC has become so fucking great. We're looking past that fucking clay era. We're looking past it. Yeah. That's how fucking great UFC is.
Yeah.
Like when it first came out, you're like, dude, what the fuck is with that guy? Now you're like, that guy's the shit.
Yeah, I know. Now it's like a general star. Or something. You're like, that guy's shit.
We look at him like he's a military. We're like, dude, that guy's a fucking hero. Dude. That guy will fuck everybody in here up. Like,
thank you for your service. He was just punching cigarette machines and headbutting strangers.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, he's only got one cauliflower. He probably hasn't done that. That guy's a full bird fucking.
Yeah, at the beginning you look at it like it's a prosthetic. Like when it first came out, you're like, dude, is that? And they can they fix it?
They can remove it. Yes, it's hard cartilage. Later? When you stop fighting, because it will come back apparently.
I think it's hard. I think it's like really hard.
I thought there was a window where they had to get it done, or it's like really like a.
From what I understand, and we'll learn in the comments because these guys are fucking cunts about this stuff. But as soon as you remove it, if you continue to fight, if you're still in MMA, they say wait.
It comes right back.
Here's wait, and then now it's like you said, it's a badge of honor. So like a guy that's done MMA should be embarrassed with his kids when he has these fucking fucked up ears. His wife should be like, "Can you fix this to him on the side of your head?" But it's kind of cool, like going to the bar like that. that's a bad motherfucker.
No,
No,
Giannis Pops had a bit about how like cauliflower ear is like ADT, like it's like a security. Dude, yeah, 100%. Dude, if you see a dude, you could see a dude 120 pounds short, and if he's got cauliflower, you're like, that dude is gonna fuck 10 of us up.
All of us.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah, it's
no,
crazy.
you can go first.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude.
You say something about his ears.
Yeah.
We got a couple buddies that have them. Rainey has them.
Rainey has?
Yeah, Rainey's
'cause
got
he's
cauliflower
Did he
ears.
just get those because he just started fighting?
He started like 2 years ago, or maybe started like 5 years ago. I don't know. But
Can you
he's
get
had
that
it
from
for
being
like,
passed out on perks and just like laying on concrete?
he got it for too many pills laying on a bus. Rubbing your ear on the side of a fucking Greyhound. Damn, dude. You ever wrestle or anything?
No.
Also,
wrestling.
our fans gonna be pissed about this sports heavy talk.
I
dude.
know.
This rules.
You
I'm getting like
can't-
rocks
you can't
off,
win.
dude.
Yeah. If you talk about
your fans don't like when you talk sports?
Nah.
and they just love giving us shit about what. Anytime you talk about a specific subject, they're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, if they
Like,
find out we're having an enjoyment in a conversation,
Yeah.
they get upset.
talk about movies for too long, they're like, "That's not what that movie's about."
Yeah.
You know,
I
you're
love
like,
doing
"All right,
podcasts
Jesus
where people
Christ."
like they always just glad I came on to listen to comedy. It's like dude, it's like a great comment. I'm talking.
Yeah, why don't you
It's like-
fucking
it's-
listen?
It's like
Also,
Yeah.
it's free, you fucking dickhead.
that's the thing. I understand comments if you're like if you don't listen, go fuck yourself. I mean, if you're not paying, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You
But-
shouldn't be allowed to comment unless you're paying
Yeah.
for the Patreon. You shouldn't be able to say anything. That's not true. Well, you love your comments and subscribe.
You shouldn't be allowed. That's hilarious.
It's also I hate when people are like, "Fuck sports." It's like saying "fuck movies" or "fuck music." It's like,
It's the
dude,
greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
I don't get it.
Get into it, enjoy it. It's fun.
Because the thing is, there really is a true beginning end result that's real. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind. Listen, if somebody's into Marvel movies and shit and they're all into that, that's great.
That's fine.
But like a guy that hits a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th inning and like that really happened. That result happened. Like people got happy. Money's being made. Like that's a real thing.
Talk about the character that you build in fucking what Pee Wee football does for a kid.
Yeah.
And his progress in early adolescence.
Oh, yeah.
Like in terms of camaraderie, teamwork, leadership.
Yeah.
All that shit comes from sports.
It also
It's a
helps
little
you
mini boot
learn
camp.
how crazy fucking pressure moments are.
Of course.
Like you hit a home run in the bottom of the 9th. Like you realize how fucking ridiculous
Fingering
that
a girl
is.
in a fucking AMC theater isn't that hard anymore. I went fucking yard off the best pitcher in the league.
Dude, as a dad, I was sitting there and I remember my son was in center field, dude, and I'm sitting right in the outfield and a ball just, and it's coming to him and it was like a dart and he just put his glove up and caught it, dude. You would have thought I caught, like, one guy just looked at me, he saw my emotion, he goes, "Nice catch, Dad." Dude, when that happens, when you have
Dude, his whole ego's hanging in the
when
balance.
you have a kid in a moment and it's your kid's moment, whether it's a hit or a catch or something, and it's lonely for you because they're alone and you're their parent and you can't do anything. And then you're looking at I remember one time my son, when he was real young, this one parent was like mocking my son, saying, "Oh, he carried," and like the coach is going like this to the official. I said to my wife, I'm gonna go threaten this kid. I'm gonna go tell this kid that if he ever fucking does that in public, like I'm gonna fucking beat. And my wife is like, "You can't." I wanted to go up to him and go, "Hey, excuse me, can I talk to you for a second?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that thing? That's my son. Don't ever fucking like. I was gonna, but it's my community. I can't.
Yeah.
Like I'm showing her. I'm gonna see that guy at like his daddy-daughter dance. Like, hey, dude, that was fucked up.
Pumpkin patches.
You want to go get like a fucking apple juice?
I got pumpkin patch next week. I can't
By the way,
We're
something
at
like
some
that.
Christmas lighting thing, and I'm just like, "Hey, dude, I'm sorry. Dude, I got a little carried away."
By the
dude.
way, happy
they were down
holidays.
4.
Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing worse than those parents. So those parents, the kids of those parents turn out to be maniacs because the odds of them making anything out of sports other than you put your kid in sports to learn the lessons and have fun, right? That's the odds of going anywhere in this thing.
It's tough.
I had 2 coaches that brutalized. The coaches were cool as fuck, tough guys, like real, salt to the earth, blue collar, tough guys. Their kid was either an incredible athlete or incredibly damaged because the father was so overbearing.
Yeah.
With drills, and time, and expectations. He was fucking miserable. Or the opposite is the fact where, like, if he's uber aggressive, the kid is such a bitch. He's such a bitch. He might be good on the field.
Wait, the kid that's aggressive on the field is like in life, like
totally
weak.
gone.
Yes.
Weak. And yeah, so he gets it done on the field, but like he's just like passive and because he's just his overbearing physical father is just constantly saying you're not big enough, you're not strong enough, and then it just fucks up your psychology and your development. Your mental and physical development are dwarfed and muted. And stunted because your dad is some fucking aggressive alpha meatbag that won't calm the fuck down. Just let your kid do what he can do and have fun with his friends.
Oh, dude, yeah. That was, I remember like, you know, because I don't know if your son does this, but it's like I would come home all the time and feel like I was getting fucked for playing time. You know what I mean? And my dad was always just like, be better. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. You're not gonna help me out. He's like, go fucking be better.
I
Cream rises to the top.
No, I tell my kids that in a way where I'm just like, look, if you put all your, but like I get mad at like what I don't like is we're in a time now where it's really like, well, don't hurt anybody's feelings. Or like this person, we've known this person, so let's let this person. And I'm just, so now you could tell your son or daughter, just go out as fucking hard as you can, give everything you got, lay it all out there, and it's going to work out. Sometimes if it doesn't, you're like, fuck, dude. Like, do you know what I mean? I want it to be like, no, you went to a tryout, you did everything you could, you played D hard, you hit your shot, you're diving for balls, but then all of a sudden, because of like some inclusion, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that the other kid, but if like we're not in a time now where people get what they deserve.
Yeah.
We're in a time now where everybody kind of gets, everybody gets something.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a fucking party favor. Everybody gets I don't know why I'm doing. I can't talk
it's
without
very
fucking.
Italian.
No, I can't do it. I mean, you see me do stand up, I fucking run around. I can't handle it. But if I feel like we're at a time where I got to tell my kids different things now because it used to be the best get it.
Yeah.
Or I think a lot of times, but there was always politics. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
there was always political shit in anything in life.
Yeah.
But I think like
there was always parents talking to coaches.
Yeah. Now you got to be really careful to go, hey, be undeniable because undeniability will win.
Yeah.
But you got to really kind of really fucking make it undeniable now because everybody's getting something and it's tough, dude. Being a parent now and the shit that I got to ask my kids. You know, oh boy, it's fucking election day. No, I got to ask my kids. It's fun. I just dive into a fucking. No, your listeners like that.
There's
took a
red
turn.
wave coming.
That's kind of the point of what he's saying, though. No, we need to shift back. Not everybody needs a fucking trophy.
No, what I'm really,
you know, that's what's happening right now in our country.
Because
everybody's getting a fucking trophy.
It used to be where I didn't really know. I'm sure you guys didn't know what your teachers felt about society,
dude.
And what you're now, like my kids come off the bus and my daughter will be like, yeah, they were saying that this man is better, this woman is better, and I'm just going, how about like they don't fuck, you know? So I got to really watch what goes on in my kids' school, because it's like,
half the sexual fantasies I had with crushes, my teachers' crushes, was not knowing anything about them. So I just built this fantasy world of like, what does Miss Sandora do when she goes home?
Right.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I get my weird little bird up in 7th grade, whack it around with some shampoo, and just build this fantasy land of what she does.
I swear to God, I feel like I didn't know anything about politics until like 9/11. Like I had no idea what anyone was doing.
It doesn't matter.
And then 9/11
None of it
hit, and I
matters.
was like, what's going on?
I'm just getting tired of people telling me to fucking vote. I'm not. I know what day it is. I know what day it is. I don't need you to tell me, hey, vote. And this is the other thing. I'm actually trying to do this in my act where it's just people are going like, this is the most important election of our lifetime.
Shut the fuck up. They say it every time.
You've been saying that shit. I remember from the first Bush, they've been saying that shit, and then they try to, no, seriously. No, seriously, dude. This one, and it's like, enough, man. Enough. It's not. It's to you it is because you're a lunatic who can't stop going to the same news channel, reading the same dumb shit.
100%.
So for you, the things are crumbling down.
Yes.
Dude, I said this on stage the other day, and it's not a political statement statement because I really didn't vote for Biden or Trump. I voted for Eli Manning. That's the truth. And Eli knows I did. And it's in my special. I voted for Eli Manning. That motherfucker, I want him to be president. It's a nice kid. He's a nice kid.
A nice dude. I used to hate him, motherfucker.
He's a good dude. Probably some of the worst speeches of all time.
Yeah, but
he's funny, dude.
It can't be worse than now.
True.
You know, but yeah. I mean, you just said worst speeches of all time. Biden just said there's going to be all electric cars in 2035. He just said, you know, no, but yeah, he just said that shit. But no, dude, I lost my train of thought with the Trump thing. So Trump, I said I didn't vote for Biden or Trump. I voted for Eli. Fuck. What the fuck? Yeah, I know your listeners.
Sorry,
we got a lot of Philly listeners.
No,
Fuck that. I would. No,
That's
but
so funny.
No, but that shit about like vote now. This is the most important of our lifetime, dude. And it's like, no, man. You notice when people tell you to vote. When people tell you to vote, they're telling you to vote for who they want. Yeah. Because the people that are pushing you to vote, if they found out that you were going the opposite way, they'd rather you stay home.
Yeah.
They'd rather you stay home. Everybody's full of shit, dude.
I think you're spot on with this whole. I think it's a personality trait. I think people.
Oh, that's what I said. I just remembered. When Trump says he's going to run again, I'm going to get 2 hot dogs and a Diet Coke. And I'm going to go to Central Park and I'm going to watch adults drop to their knees and scream at the sky.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens without even people.
Because I'm a sports fan.
You're going to feel my Yankee pain. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I got the concessions. It's just not a game. I got the concessions. It's just not a game. I'm just watching people.
You go to the stadium, grab stuff, and leave just to go to Central Park. Watch these purple bang bitches fall to their fat.
I got a foamy finger for no reason.
Just eat a nacho hat.
I'm like, buddy, it's gonna be fine in 4 years.
Yeah, let's watch this librarian cry over her asshole.
Yeah, I just, man. Like when I watch all that shit, man, and that's why I really don't get political. When I watch how people get, and they tell you this is the most important, you got to vote, and what is your family gonna do? This is a future for your kids. They try to make almost like you ever talk to people that try to make you feel guilty.
Yeah,
they're like, what are you gonna, you know? And it's like, here's what I want. I just want my family to be safe. I want you to leave me alone. I want my family to be safe, and I'm gonna vote for whoever the fuck I want to vote for. I don't owe you an explanation. Some lady came to my door and my kids were there. She came the other day and she was like, hey, she walks up and she just goes, hey, we're just giving out some literature and stuff. We're with the Dems. Are you guys with the Dems? And I just go, I hate everybody. And she goes, and my son and his friend, like that he plays soccer with, were in the front, and they just start going like this. And I almost broke, but I just go, I hate everybody. And she just goes, I'm sorry, excuse me. I go, I hate the Dems. I hate the Republicans. I hate everybody. And then she handed me literature, and I almost said, I also hate literature. But I knew if I did, I would have broke. I knew because she handed it to me, and I tried everything in my power to go, I hate literature too.
Guess what, bitch? I hate to read too.
I can't read.
Yeah, dude. She had like a car in the driveway, so I wanted to say I hate that make of car.
Yeah.
I tried to go, I hate everything. I couldn't.
Yeah.
But no, and they were just like, I wanted to be like, what if I wasn't with the Dems, or what if I was? What is that going to mean? Like, are all of a sudden we're going to be friends or enemies?
Yeah.
It's like, how about you just come to my house and say, hey, this is who we're campaigning for. Yeah. Go vote regardless. Take it, but it's a team thing now, man.
It is
on both sides.
It's religion.
They're just it's
all it is. It's a religion.
It's crazy.
They need some sense of worth. I think it's like without that they have no identity. They love these election times because they can fucking boast and be a person that they. I don't know. It's like some sense of fulfillment.
It's easy to get sucked into. I think.
I
don't know. I went through the phase. I was like in, college, post-college. I was pretty fired up.
But you do really believe any of these fucking guys are going to... It's a
No.
Everyone runs on the same platform.
You live long enough, like you said. It's like you go through 7 or 8 elections where everyone is like, dude, it's this or it's like the end of the world. And then you start going...
I respect the people that have their set opinions, say it, and then just... Like my dad's hilarious. Yeah. My dad just goes, no. I go in the booth. It's Republican across the board forever. That's it. And then he'll give this is why.
Yeah, he doesn't know anybody.
And then there's people there's other people in my family who are just, on my wife's side who are just like, no, I just like what the Democrats do across the board. And then, but listen, I don't want to talk about it at Thanksgiving. Don't bring that shit up.
No.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Yes.
Like that's my free time. I'm not on the road. I'm with my family. Take that shit. The worst is when somebody else that's not normally in your life, they're not normally there, and now they're intruding their shit.
It's
on
always
a day
that person.
where I want to fucking drink wine, eat, and watch football. And the last thing I want to hear is you never come to my house. Go. You want to know what the problem with this country is?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No.
No. And not from you. I don't. Not from you. I don't. In my house.
It's brutal. It's also like you got to realize like for those people, it's like once you start like reading like. Once you start deep diving in like legal documents about like something that happened, it's like, and you're not a lawyer, you just like, you work at like a fucking sandwich place. It's like, you got to start thinking, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I
I could be thinking about like a person who's in my life.
Yes.
maybe helping them
That's
out.
how I feel like somebody that has 3 kids and is on Twitter all day. It's like, go talk to Charlie. Throw a frisbee at this fucking kid's forehead. Walk him around and get some ice cream. How the fuck are you on Twitter all day long?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like some fucking maniac I saw the other day. I saw him like ranting, and I was like, wait, this guy said something 2 hours ago. And then I go to his homepage. You could like go up. I found out, and you could see how many tweets they have.
Oh yeah,
this guy had like 80,000 tweets.
It's like
80,000 tweets. 80,000 fucking
followers?
tweets. He had like 1,000.
And
It's the
like,
saddest shit in the world. And then I click on him. I was like, this guy's got family.
Yeah,
He has a wife and kids and a job.
Yeah.
And he's spending all his fucking energy and time
social
in the
media
religion of politics.
social media gave a platform to people like that that just want to be heard. They're just fucking blowhard. They just fucking say everything, and it's sad. It's like go fucking put that down and go hang with your family, dude. Hang with your kids.
Dude, I hate to be this old fucking man, but like you couldn't go down to the VFW and yap for a while, and then everybody be like, shut the fuck up, Gary.
Yeah.
We've had enough. Now everybody just like constantly gets reinforcement. I know this, everybody knows this is the social, you know.
That's actually a great point, Tom. It's like, call your friend, bitch at your friend, and then your friend goes, all right, dude, enough, great. Like, that's what my friends do. We call each other. Like, if you want to vent, you just let them have it. They let you have it. You have a good talk. All right, great. And then all right, I'm going to go watch. Now it's like these people are alone and angry, and they're just doing it. And it's like, it's almost a relief. They know that it's not changing the world.
Yeah.
They know that that's not Elon Musk putting that shit out, right? So they're going to get 100 people. And
this next generation's they're venting to their friends about some stranger responding to what they thought and said.
Yeah.
So it's like, you won't believe what this fucking guy said about this dumb shit that I said. It's like, dude, you are 3 rungs down from me giving a fuck at all. Yeah. Let alone 3 steps of strangers that like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
And it's like, dude, get into model trains or like fucking building a rocket or something. Like, just fucking.
You should have seen this guy. We got to Chicago 2 days ago. I was on my phone for a hot second answering a text. He goes, pick your head up. Look at all these bridges. The fucking guy. He loved that. You don't know Chris as well, but bridges and boats and trains.
You're one of those?
He's one of those. He's autistic.
Yeah.
He'll take apart the fucking toaster if you don't pay attention. He's never talked to me like that before. He was like, pick your head up, look at this.
Oh, that's fucking
Dude,
great.
we're turning on to that main drag where there's all those bridges and a
right.
beautiful river. It's a beautiful day.
It was
Hey,
a
no,
beautiful
you know what?
day.
He's a guy that
And
enjoys.
he's texting. It's like,
He's
dude,
a guy that
we're
enjoys
in Chicago.
You enjoy your surroundings, man. I get
he
it.
does.
That's fucking great, man. Yeah, it's an unhealthy thing, man.
Yeah. Do you want to get political? I still think that this is my opinion about the mask wearers.
Dude, is anything funnier than somebody goes, do you want to get political? And then they dive into it without an answer? Do you guys want to get political? Here's what I think about these mask wearers.
You guys want to see my nuts?
Dude, you want look at this thing on my dick. No, nobody. No, I went to.
You're not looking.
I went to vote today, and it's so funny when you want to see who votes because going to what you said, you could just see. I could look at somebody's fucking masks,
red,
dude.
blue.
One guy, and it wasn't like a normal mask. They wanted to make up. There was like 4 rubber bands around. Like it was just a fucking. Like he wanted it secure. I'm like, dude, you didn't wear that in the height of people dying. I go, you can't even breathe in that fuck. We get it, dude. You're voting
the
left.
fucking guy's wearing the mask, like the fucking screen over top of the mask still
no
baffles me.
fucking
I love
Dude,
it.
that's what they should do with gun control. You know what they should do? I'm doing a bit about this, and I'm serious. I'm serious about this. Since there's not any laws right now, you should just without knowing though, right? The person buying doesn't know, but you should just be called in a room and just fucking be assessed by how you look, right? You just look at their shoes, you look at their outfit, and you're just like, No.
Yeah.
I got a tattoo on your neck? No.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely
You
not.
see a guy with a fucking button down, be like, all right, we'll give you a shot.
100%. 100%.
That's like
Depends
the first
on the
line of
button
defense.
down. It
Yeah.
depends on
Depends on the button down.
If it's from Kohl's, if it's a Carhartt button down, if it's one of those Van Hoosens that has the tie already in the packaging, you're not getting the gun, dude. You're gonna kill your boss and your wife. I know. You're gonna get 2 bullets only.
I'm
I'm
gonna do something about that on stage. Like, look at their shoes.
Yeah.
Look at their, like
It's true.
if they're Velcro.
like Crocs or like boots. You'll be like,
But it is an identity thing, and it's just like politics or religion. They want you to know. They want to convert you. Because they get a sense of realness. I think it's like younger people, what Twitter and social media is, and Instagram, and all the likes, and that the release of endorphins and serotonin when they get a like and a follow and all that shit. Older people that didn't have that, I think, follow the politics line or the mask line, the mandates, these ideals about religion. Let me tell you about God, and like it depends on what area of the world you're in, but that's their release every day, talking about something. See what he says about this. He said,
yes,
just getting some form of reaction because their sense of worth, I think, is a little less, and they don't have a value to any other thing in life. So
I agree with that.
It fills this void.
Yep.
Within their personality
I agree with
and
that.
their life.
They
don't have
need
anything to. They need it.
But that's the problem is you sit at home planning arguments.
Yeah, and also
And then you
regurgitating
leave-
information.
Yeah, and then
That's-
you leave the house and you're just like, somebody fucking say something.
Dude,
you know what I mean? It's like
I watched
learning
3
MMA.
documentaries today, dude. Call me out on World War II. Give me a fact about Poland right fucking now.
And some people will take information and they want you to know they know.
Yeah.
You'll be like in an Uber and they'll be like, so you know about Leon Trotsky? You're like, no, but you do, so go ahead. Enlighten me, because they plan. They go out with dude, there are times, and I learned I haven't done any political posts on social media for 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
And it's been one of the greatest, because dude, I would sit there and somebody would say something, dude, I would argue with a dude from fucking Arizona or argue with a dude from fucking, Jersey. And while my kids are like, Daddy, can I have something? And I'm like, hold on. I remember my daughter was like, can I have something to drink? I go, hold on a second. And I just started.
This guy's about to get
and I'm like,
She's passed out in the corner.
she's weak.
Hold on, I'm talking to this guy from Ghana about something.
A guy I never met, a guy I never want to meet, but I just had to make sure. And ever since then, dude, I just absolutely stopped. There are times where I see something and I have a good point. Like, I know I could fucking eviscerate somebody.
100%,
Like, I can take their point, but then what's it going to do? Then they're going to either screenshot and go, oh, well, I guess comedian Paul Virzi thinks like, and then all of a sudden, now I'm arguing with people. I don't need that, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm trying to fucking live my life.
It's
I got
so
my
hard,
family.
though.
But it's hard. It's really hard,
it's so hard.
especially when you know that you're right and you know somebody is out of their fucking mind.
Yeah.
When somebody's out of their mind and adamant about being right, that's when I can't handle it.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, dude, you're out of your you're fucking mentally ill.
I walked away from a fight during quarantine, and it was still to this day the most embarrassing yet the proudest moment of my life on Steinway.
Yeah.
Me and my ex were walking past this couple, and this guy said something. He was with his girl. It's like older, like Latino dude.
Yeah.
And he's like this pussy. He said something like that, and I granted I was drunk, but I took it personal.
You were drunk?
Yeah. So I turn around, and I walked right up to his face. I was like, "What the fuck did you say?" And he's like, I didn't say nothing. I said naughty. And I was like, no, I fucking heard you. What did you say? And I thought he was trying to chump me, and I got like really fucking viscerally angry. And then she was like, come on, B, you don't. And then that chick started yapping. And in that moment, I was like, just fucking hit him. Because I was like dealing with so much pressure and stress from all the bull. Everybody was. Yeah. But I was like, this is my moment.
Yeah.
And I have a reason. And I
Take your mask off and put it in your pocket.
I put my New Yorker bag down.
I thought that was going to take a turn where you're like, and then I hit her.
I told you not to call me baby for Latinos. No, but like to you, but like that's how I felt with like the comments thing. It's like I felt so proud of myself to be like,
yeah.
It's not worth it.
Well, people are on.
It's not fucking
people
worth
are on
it.
edge, and everybody's worried about. Everyone's worried about money and what's next and all those different things, dude. And all of a sudden you hear that, and you're like, but yeah, it's like you're not. you have so much more to lose than that dude.
Of
and
course.
It's like, for what?
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
But he's a CEO of fucking
Meanwhile, I don't have a license. I got an expired license from a state I don't live in. I'm doing a podcast on a ripped couch. I feel like he had more to lose. That's why you hit him first.
Oh, that's fucking
And he
hilarious.
wakes up in a fucking alley like this, you know? Just closing the blinds.
It's always funny when you talk to somebody. You're like, dude, no, man, you got everything going for you. You got so much shoes. They're like, kind of no, kind of not really.
I know what you're doing. I appreciate it, but nah. Fucking nah.
I need this.
Have you seen my apartment?
Yeah.
That's fucking.
All right, I got to do a read.
Oh, okay.
What time are we at right now? All right, perfect.
What do you do? 2 hours?
Yeah.
Nice.
You can do whatever you want.
No, I'm good.
Oh, hell yeah. You can stick around for the page.
For what?
The Patreon.
We do like an hour, a public hour, and then an hour for the Patreon.
I'll stick around for all of it.
Oh, sick, dude. You want to promote something?
Yeah.
Yeah, your new album, right?
Yeah, Nocturnal Admissions.
My special on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you want me to do it now?
Do it right now. I'm going to learn this read.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My
We
special.
haven't figured out how to do a podcast yet.
This is our first episode.
This is fucking hilarious. You're like, dude, I don't know if you guys are throwing lines away. You're just like, dude, do you want to promote something? I'm like, are you going to edit
We're not
this?
going to cut this out. We're not cutting any of this out, baby.
It's fucking hilarious.
Do you, bro?
Oh shit.
People appreciate the fucking rawness of this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Zero professionalism.
I love it, man. It's so, you know what I love about it? It's so East Coast and what I grew up with, and it's like, it's the best. But no, man, the special is doing well, man. It was globally trending. It's called Nocturnal Admissions. It's on Netflix right now. It's doing great. I got 2 podcasts, The Virzi Effect, Anything Better. I co-host with Bill Burr. We do football picks for BetMGM. And yeah, when does this come out, this podcast?
This will be out tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
If you got fans in, you got a lot of fans in Philly, Jersey area. I'm going to be at the gorgeous New Brunswick. I'll be at
Stress?
Yeah, I'll be at the Stress Factory this Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's my birthday weekend. Come hang.
Hey.
2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 1 Thursday. Come out. And yeah, man, go to paulvirzi.com for all of their dates.
You have your age out there in the wiki? Can I ask how old you are?
No, you could.
You want to tell me after
My
the show?
birthday. My birthday is coming up.
When is it?
How old do you think I am?
I'm November 21st.
Oh shit, I'm November 11th.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Scorpio.
And
You're a
how long,
Scorpio.
Scorpio, how long you been here? How long you been in New York?
This like 8-9 years.
Wait, you used to do a show at the Philly Punchline.
Yes, Dad.
No, Philly Helium.
Helium, yeah.
With
McKeever.
And you
That's
would
how I
play
first
those,
met you.
And you would play those
sketches.
You'd play those sketches,
That was the first version of Gillian Keys. So John and I used to do a sketch show called Bird Text.
I remember that.
And Deer
I
Prom.
remember that I was on one of the Helium shows and you guys played the video.
Yeah.
I think Sean Quinn was on that show.
Quinn was on the show. Quinn
Yes.
used to hang out with us a bunch.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, that was probably 11 years ago, 10 years ago.
So you moved like a year after that here.
I think I moved here in 2013,
Yeah.
2014.
Because I started 2012, and I think you
we only met each other like once or twice
Yeah.
for a couple of years.
What, in Philly?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he was the next generation underneath me and McKeever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
McKeever's great. Dude.
He's the
Dude,
fucking man, dude.
best.
I'm going to see him this weekend. He's coming up for Shane. Shane's doing Town Hall this weekend.
Oh, for the
Yeah, festival.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, no, McKeever's great. I missed him recently. He was going to come and stop by and see me at the Punchline in Philly, but I guess he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But I was with your boy Brian Six, dude, who is...
Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, that,
we were just
dude,
with him for the
Yeah,
last
we
week.
were with him all
that
weekend, dude.
Yeah, he's bananas.
Holy
He's
Christ.
fucking... I took him to a cigar lounge, and it was
What'd
like
he do,
a
eat the
high
cigar?
end. It was like a high end.
He took him to a high-end
I took him to like
cigar
a high end, like the one that like, and it was just up there. And I go, dude, you know, and I love the way he talks. I go, dude, what cigar you want? He goes, I don't know, dude. He goes, I don't know.
fucking know, dude.
Fucking Dutch Master, fucking blunt. I don't know, dude. And I'm fucking, oh, dude, the shit that he talks and says. But we had a really great time.
Yeah, once you get past the water on his brain, he's fucking nice. This holiday season, I'll be giving thanks to our friends over at Manscaped.
Nice.
Pretty good start.
Yeah.
Yeah. We met the dudes at Manscaped at Skankfest.
That was a smooth transition.
You like that?
Yeah, Manscaped, I know them.
You fuck
they're
with
good.
them.
I got the fucking lawnmower 4.0.
There you go.
Ooh. People are going to think we set these guys up for this stuff.
I know.
Because it's coming up. Manscaped is making sure you have everything you need to stay fresh below the equator.
But here's the thing about Manscaped.
I thought he was going to say. Here's the thing about politics.
I'll tell you what's wrong with this country.
The Manscaped 4.0, which is fantastic because you can't clip your nutsack or thing. But the thing is, there's a light on it, and I was just thinking, who's shaving their dick in the dark? Like, there's a light on it that's bright, and I'm like, I'm going, what? It works?
I don't know. It could be for the gooch.
Oh,
well, you can't see under there anyway,
man.
dude.
Well, you could.
How
Look at all these
flexible are
mirrors.
you?
You
dude, you gotta be a fucking lunatic to spread your cheeks and then fucking look back in a mirror.
Let me tell you something.
I mean, at that point, don't you got a wife or a friend?
Doing it, it's him. First of all, I read it online under a comment.
A YouTube clip shows you.
Well, maybe they're looking for other things, you know?
Dude, he does a fade up to his chest hair.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Anyway. What's the wildest shit you did with like fucking... What's the biggest mistake you made with shaving? Because I have one.
The biggest mistake I made
was that.
Well, the biggest mistake I made with shaving is way before any of this fucking tech. I'm talking like high school shit.
Yeah, you're
like
talking
I'm talking about like I'm talking. I
disposable.
I just clipped it, dude. Same. I didn't even realize like the damage. I just thought since it had a guard and it was for your face, I could, dude.
Yeah,
it was. But no, the
it
biggest
bleeds for like a week.
Oh yeah,
the dude. Fucking when you nick a fucking a bird, it squirts and bleeds for a long time.
Oh, but another one mistake is my buddy.
You can't just put a piece of tissue on it like your dad's neck before work. You can't just clog it. It's fucking.
My buddy,
my buddy in high school. That. I've spotted it up down there.
Oh yeah.
Look at dad going to fucking his white collar job. But it's just your dick.
You fucking need a blood spatter expert. I had a buddy in high school.
That's a great commercial for Manscaped. It's just a penis shaving and then nicking himself like, shit.
And it just looks like, and then you just see fucking splatter on the wall.
He's putting a piece of toilet paper underneath the head.
You're like, is this fucking forensic files or are you gonna shave his dick? No, my buddy had Icy Hot in high school, and he dared me to put it on my balls.
Oh no!
And I did, and dude, it was fucking a problem. It was hell. It was probably a good 25 minutes of like a feeling that I actually thought I might hurt myself for like, dude, it was.
Right.
I'm just like, you know, when you're an asshole in junior or senior in high school. Give me that shit, dude. You want your friends to go, he's funny. You know, that's why we tell dick jokes in malls, right? That's why, you know, and I did it. And I'm like, this is nothing. And dude, that fucking cold, icy hot feeling hit my sack, dude. And I just started going, no, dude, it's not funny. And then they started laughing and I'm laying down and I was like, what am I doing, dude?
Yeah. It's like eating a ghost pepper. You're like, this is going to be cool. Yeah. And then you eat it and then shit settles and you're like, oh, I'm sick. I'm sick and it's not funny. Everybody just get the fuck out of the room.
It's funny how it just goes from not funny to you and way funnier for everybody else.
Fell right into the trap.
I'm sorry, I meant to interrupt you.
Manscaped Premium Package 4.0 has it all. The lawn mower 4.0, body trimmer, weed whacker, nose and ear hair trimming is that's a problem. Are you there yet?
The older you get, I'm Greek and Sicilian, so it
Holy
starts.
Shit.
It's not like
you got a hairy
full.
Back?
It's not like full bush. I shave. I use the man groomer. Everything. Yeah, you use a man groomer.
Wait. What do you put the trimmer on a fucking clothesline?
No, dude, the man groomer. You never saw the man groomer?
Who does it for you?
Me. It's a fucking dude. It's crazy.
Wait. You said what?
There's a product called the Man Groomer.
The Man Groomer. And it's got a fucking dude. It's hilarious. It's got an extender, and it's got actually now the new one. It's got a higher motor,
like a brush. Like a back brush.
And now the new one, the head of it's got a motor and a bigger thing, so you could get it's like fucking quick,
like
dude.
Cutting the lawn.
Like cutting the lawn
you
quick.
Pull a cord.
And then you take the head. It comes with a chainsaw on the side. No.
Cut off all the warts on your dick.
You gotta go to fucking Home Depot to put this. No,
it's just got a tool belt on. If you order now, we'll give you 2 hammers for $3.99.
You get a buzzsaw table with 3 payments of $24.95. No, dude, it works really good. And then you could take the head off of the shaver thing and then get down to like any little stubble.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You got to do that for like the beach or pool, dude. You can't. What are you, Italian, right?
Yeah. But I get like going down like all my nieces and nephew, and I had it too, like little wops, baby wops have like, they got a trail. They call it a trail. It goes from your forehead to your asshole, basically. It's a striped zebra all the way to your fucking butthole.
Once you hit your 40s and you're hairy, dude, you look like a fucking...
No, it's unbelievable.
Dude, I had a friend look at me once when I was fully hairy. He's like, dude, I don't know if I should shoot you or not.
Damn, imagine shooting your most Italian friend.
Dude, I don't know.
On his head. That's my buddy Paul. I couldn't take him anymore.
A juvenile Sasquatch in my fucking living room.
Look at the ear hair on that thing. It's like a 12-point buck.
Yeah. How much did you pay in that reserve for this 10-point wop?
No, but dude, there's Harry, and then you got a YouTube, dude. You got a YouTube videos of fucking Harry. Because me or you, they'd look at us amateur hour.
100%.
There are some dudes that really look like a fucking like a mammal that's fucking beyond mammal. Like
there's dudes that walk around.
Dave, Larry got blow guarded at the fucking bar last night.
You ever see a dude walk around and his shirt's literally sitting just like off his body?
It's like an inch off.
Oh shit, dude. Oh fuck.
Anyway, they're waterproof too.
Fucking Chewbacca's laying on your couch.
Damn. You just got a fucking roller. My girl's gonna walk back and I'm like, Virzi was here earlier. Like a fucking pet Labrador was just chilling on the podcast.
Oh shit.
Who'd you have on here? A black bear? No, Virzi was over.
I chew down the fucking microphone. You gotta throw me a treat every 15 minutes. Sorry.
Sit and be good.
Oh shit, dude.
Get 20% off and free shipping with code StuffIsland at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with code StuffIsland. One word, StuffIsland, StuffIsland at manscaped.com. Be thankful this holiday season for the best gift of all from Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. Also, I do want to give a shout out to the guys from Manscaped. They're fucking great. Mm-hmm. They came to Skankfest. They came to our shows. One dude looks like a lion. It's unfucking real. I couldn't stop looking at him. I was like, dude, you look like a legitimate lion.
That's probably why they got the idea from.
What? He does look like a Thundercat. Remember Thundercats? Thundercats. Whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like remarkable. They're two handsome younger dudes.
Dude.
Yeah, they're hot dudes. Just.
What do you think about the dudes that go to the beach and don't give a fuck about taking it off?
I kind of like it,
like
and I'll tell you this right now.
It's like there's a freedom to it. Like where the guy's just like, I'm taking it off. I don't give a fuck what I look like. There's a freedom to it. But then at the same time, it's kind of like I don't want to look at it. Like my kids are around and shit.
Save this, because I want to piss, and I want to talk about this, because it's changed my life. Anyway.
What a cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger.
I'm glad I brought a topic up that changed your life, and it's
just hairy dudes on the beach.
You know what I mean.
Hairy dudes on the beach.
He goes, stop this right now. This is my life.